What is the reason why online class has been implemented? Online class was implemented due to an outbreak of a virus known as the COVID-19. The said virus originated from Wuhan, China in September 2019. The first COVID-19 case in the Philippines was recorded around January 2020. This virus can be transmitted from one infected person to another person through body fluids such as saliva, blood, etc. that may enter in mouth and eyes. Due to its rapid transmission, it leads to a pandemic that alarmed the whole world. To minimize the spread of the virus, countries were forced to have a total lockdown where people were not allowed to go out of their residence. Philippines was not an exemption. Since the end of this pandemic was still unknown, the Philippine government ensured that the students can continue their studies. Since physical contact is strictly prohibited, the Department of Education decided to continue the classes online. They made plans on how to conduct online classes, especially for college students. The universities and colleges had their ways of conducting distance learning. What platform can a student use in online learning? Since most generations are using their gadgets for entertainment, why not use their gadgets as an online learning platform where they can have a class through video calls in Google Meet, Zoom, or a university can create their platform for their students? But there are disadvantages in learning online. Not all students can have full access to learning online. Some have an unstable internet connection or don't have an internet connection. Some cannot afford gadgets since the latest gadgets are expensive. Plus, some cannot afford their internet load for at least a day or even a week.
So we conducted our research from the first-year students with their perceptions in learning through online class, and they prefer face-to-face classes than online class.
Why don't they prefer online class? Poor internet connection is one of the reasons why some students don't agree with this type of platform. They always encounter a hard time when they attend classes like Google Meet because of the unstable internet. With regards to clarification, students had less communication with their professors. They cannot easily communicate to their teachers because of having a conflict schedule. Another reason is some students didn't have enough gadgets for them to continue the classes online. They always encounter difficulties when a lot of requirements are given. Online class is good for students, but some courses are not applicable for this platform like nursing and veterinary that requires practical learning in accordance to their field. But there are advantages of online classes. First is that the instructors give pre-recorded videos which is helpful for students because they can watch it anytime. The students can do self-study for them to gain a lot of knowledge. They can search some information through internet browsing. For them to live a healthy life, they can rest anytime they want. They can stop what they're doing so that they can relax, and it is helpful to the students. Last but not least, online classes are helpful, especially for those students who take courses related to computers like IT, because they can develop their skills in terms of computers.
As a fellow student, just like the others, we are on the same boat. No matter what our course is, the way we catch up to the requirements and expectations of the school for us is the same. Some students may face problems. Some problems may differ to others. No one is ahead, no one is behind. We are in the same situation just like the others, but the way we handle our studies are different. Here are the tips that we learned from our respondents. Maintain a good sleeping routine because lack of sleep can cause stress and you will feel unfocused every time you study. Find learning strategies because we are different. The way we store knowledge to our brain is different. Some will learn by reading and some will learn by watching. And never force yourself if you feel uncomfortable on how you study. Explore yourself and find ways on how you can learn. Exercising is one way you will feel energized and get going for the rest of the day because it will help your brain function more properly. Meditation is one practice to help you get focused. Always make an objective every day. For example, you need to learn calculus. So your objective in that day is to learn calculus. That way, you will feel energized because you have set a goal on that day. Time management is a must. Now that our classes have been set online and we have to study and stay at home, you should make time to do household chores and you should make time for your study. This is one common problem that procrastination and laziness occurs, is our gadgets. So, set your gadgets aside and always study far from your bed. Every time you study, that way it will help you avoid distraction, procrastinating, and laziness. And lastly, reward yourself. After exams or doing an activity that is stressful, always reward yourself because self-care is important. Online class may have a lot of cons than pros, but on top of it, we get to experience how it feels like to study alone. A lot of students are hoping for face-to-face classes and hoping for a better future ahead of us. The COVID may not stop also our learnings. Let's just hope that soon, before we toss our graduation hat above us, we'll toss our face mask in the air because we are COVID-free.